Did you know that there is a day where blackberries turn cursed? In Sussex folklore, there's a belief that eating blackberries after October the 10th could result in death or disaster for you and your loved ones.
This superstition was recorded in the 19th century by folklorist Charlotte Latham, who wrote, "The following extraordinary superstition was mentioned by a farmer's wife living near Arundel. She is in the habit of making every year a large quantity of blackberry jam, and, finding that less fruit than she required had been brought to her this autumn, she said to the charwoman, her assistant, 'I wish you would send out some of your children to gather me 3 or 4 pints more.' 'Ma'am,' exclaimed the woman, 'don't you know this is the 11th of October?' 'Yes,' was the answer. 'Bless me, ma'am,' the response, 'and you asked me to let my children go out blackberrying? Why, I thought everybody knew that the devil went round on the 10th of October and spat on all the blackberries, and that if any person were to eat one on the 11th, they, or some belonging to them, would die or fall into great trouble before the year was out. No, nothing should persuade me to let any child of mine go blackberrying on the 11th of October. So why October 10th? Well, in the Old English calendar, this was Old Michaelmas Day, the feast of St. Michael. Legend says it marks the day that St. Michael cast the devil out of heaven, and down he fell into a blackberry bush. Full of rage, the devil cursed the berries for ever after, and superstition says that on October 10th, the devil himself passes through the hedgerows, spitting on every blackberry he sees. This is actually still a present superstition, although the date has changed with the introduction of the new calendar. The date is now considered to be 29th of September. However, as a child, I too heard that you should never ever pick a blackberry after the 29th of September. So this superstition is still prevalent today. What do you reckon? Would you eat a blackberry after the 10th of October, or in fact the 29th of September, or would you leave them to the devil?